Are you a solopreneur looking to build your personal brand on YouTube? If you're not getting enough views, this video is for you. I was recently asked on X if I can share a content strategy for writing posts and scripting YouTube videos, and here is a 3-step plan that will guarantee more views if you do each step. I call it the burger. If we meet for the first time, I'm Maru, a YouTube coach and a self-employed digital nomad. On this channel, you'll learn about making videos using AI and running your own business. Okay, let's get back to the topic here. To start the burger, first part is the ideation phase. I call it tips. If you get this right, it can mean that one of your next 10 videos can blow your channel up, so listen closely. Topic. To make sure you get views, you need to choose a topic that is big enough and gets attention. For example, if you make a video about a solopreneur, that search term has, let's say, size 10. But if you make a video about web designer, that has size 63, meaning the audience is 6 times bigger. If the audience is 6 times bigger, that means your video about the topic can potentially get 6 times more views. But if you change the word to entrepreneurship, now the search volume is 134. You can see these numbers in Google Trends when you select YouTube search. To get more views, make sure you pick the right topic and the right word to find a big audience. Next, we need to come up with an idea. This one is actually easy. Take the perspective of your potential client. What are they looking for? What questions do they have? To use myself as an example, my target audience are people who have an online business and they want to build their personal brand on YouTube. Let's list some questions they have. What videos should I make for my channel? How can I design thumbnails? What AI tools can I use to make videos faster? How can I get more subscribers? Should I get a coach to grow my channel? Now write this list for your channel and you will have all the video ideas you need and they will get views and get you the right audience. Want to reach the biggest audience? Add beginners to your title. Next step is the packaging. Do not skip this step if you want to get views. To understand what packaging is, imagine walking in a grocery store and you want to buy ketchup. Are you going to pick Heinz or some ugly bottle that has brown goo inside? You'll pick Heinz. What does this have to do with YouTube videos? Everything. You don't want to click on a video that doesn't match your expectations. That's why it's important to match the question your viewer has in his mind with your packaging. If the packaging is poor, even a great video will get low views. For example, if I want to make a Photopea thumbnail tutorial for creators, then the thumbnail and the title should communicate that clearly. For example, Photopea thumbnail tutorial, or this is how I design my thumbnails, however you want to frame it. Should I make that video? Comment below. So for packaging, the first rule is to make it clear what it's about. The second rule is to promise value, how to solve a problem. If you get those two right, your video will get more views. You don't need a final thumbnail yet, but it's a good idea to have an image in your mind, how it will look like. Sometimes I draw a sketch in my notebook. The final step in the idea phase is the script, the actual words you're going to say in your video. Here's a simple formula that will always work for YouTube scripts. 1. Start with a relevant question and call out your target audience. 2. Explain briefly how people will benefit from watching your video. 3. Introduce yourself, as typically most viewers see you for the first time. And 4. Deliver the value, the solution to the problem in 3 steps. At the end, encourage people to watch another video. By checking all these boxes in the ideation phase, you give yourself the best chance to make videos that get more views. If you want to have this checklist for your future videos, click the link in the description. Now we have the script ready. The next phase is the creation process that I call set. This is the meat of your burger, so you definitely don't want to miss this. First is the setup. For a long form YouTube video, the first technical thing you need to get right is the audio. If your video sounds like this, no one is going to watch it. The easiest trick to get a good sound quality is to record the audio with your phone placed on a pillow as close as possible to your mouth. This reduces the room echo. Or use a USB mic like this HyperX Solocast that cost about $50. And make sure there's no background noise if you can help it. Then it's time to get the picture right. That means you have your webcam, smartphone or camera ready on a steady support. For variety, you can have a secondary camera to shoot from another angle, but one is enough to start with. What is important is that you have a clean lens, light that is not coming directly above you, but from front and side, and that your background is not messy. As a rule of thumb, the more light the better. to reduce the noise. Use daylight to your advantage when possible. For image quality, everything above 720p is fine. Upgrade your setup once your channel grows. To read your script, use your monitor, your phone, or get a teleprompter. That's all. Now you have the basic technical setup ready and you're good to go. If you're new to making videos, this part is likely the most valuable to you. Expression. The first times you're making videos, you're not going to like how you look or sound.
That's because we hear our voice different than others hear it.
And we look different than looking from a mirror or taking a selfie. The good thing about that is that that's how other people in your life already see you and hear you, and they are okay with that. So you can also burst that bubble image you have in your mind, how you should look or sound. I had to do it on my first videos. Everyone on YouTube had to do it and simply get over it. Now about expression. Once you get up to speed and become more comfortable being on camera, let's say after you make your first 10 to 20 videos, then you can start improving your energy and delivery. These are absolutely crucial for getting more views because no one wants to watch low energy mumbling. That's absolutely the worst mistake you can make. For me, that means I drink coffee with honey before I shoot my videos, drink enough water, take vitamin C, move my body and open my voice, and try to shoot the videos as early as possible in the day when I have fresh energy. Sometimes I need high energy music, some dancing or jumping, and also positive affirmations help to get into a positive and energetic mood. Try this. See what happens when you start your videos with higher energy to be more engaging. I promise it's a huge factor to keep people watching. You don't have to be fake. If you don't want to make YouTube videos, don't do them. But if you do want, make videos that you can be proud of and bring in your best energy. Take. Now hit record for 10 seconds and test that everything sounds and looks good. It's more than annoying to record a 20-minute take only to notice after that your mic was off or the camera settings were wrong. Avoid that by doing a short test first. Everything is ready. Hit record, start with good energy, speak faster than you normally do in the first 30 seconds. Read the script, make as many mistakes as you have to, just keep going. Enjoy the process and have fun. Add the cheese, tomatoes, onion, and lettuce on your patty. Once you finish, stop recording, check the footage, and then move to the last phase. The last phase is edu and comes from edit, design, and upload, the top button. Here's my editing process. To save time, I'm using Kling AI to cut the video automatically. Thanks to AI, I have the transcript here, and I can simply edit the video like a Word file. I can cut some lines, I can cut individual words or few words from inside the sentences. So I can also correct the transcription if it made any errors. Kling AI has already done most of the work for me, so I just go through it, do some fine-tuning, and export the video. I'll add a referral link to Kling AI in the description if you want to try it. If you're using AI tools in video creation, please share what you're using in the comments because I'm curious to try them out. Next, I dropped the main clip on the timeline in my editor, DaVinci Resolve, and any other clips and audio files I have recorded for this video. I use DaVinci because it's an industry standard and the free version has all the features I need. First thing you want to do is to normalize the audio levels so the audio will be loud enough, or in my case I have a separate recording for the audio, so I'm gonna go add that here. Open the timeline. At this point I usually watch the video once, open my notepad and write down all the b-roll and overlay images, videos or animations and overlay texts that I'm going to need. Once I have that list, I create and add the things on the timeline. For graphics, AI generators like Ideogram and Leonardo are excellent choices. I've been also experimenting with AI video generators like Hilo. For the animation, I love to use Blender that I've been slowly learning over the last few years. This is not a requirement, by the way. I see a lot of creators who simply have some overlay text and they're doing well. It's your choice how much cheese you want to add on your patty. And at this point, I also add some sound effects to match with the movement on the screen. Once completed, I render the video with the YouTube preset and watch it through once to spot any obvious mistakes. If there's any, I'll fix them and render the final video. Then I can start uploading it to YouTube, and while that happens, I design the thumbnail. I do all my editing in photopea.com. How to make a good thumbnail? Here's the short version. Create an image, 1920 by 1080. Have 3 elements at most. Use a clear headshot with good lighting. Big letters with high contrast and possibly a graph or logo or symbol whatever is relevant to your video. Keep the design clean and make the topic and value obvious. Export as JPEG and make sure the file size is less than 2 megabytes or YouTube won't accept it. Finish the upload by adding the thumbnail, writing the final title, and have your topic keyword in there. Then write the description, again with the keyword, matching the content of your video, add any relevant links, tags, I use vidIQ for that, and then add any cards if necessary, end screens, and hit publish. At this point, it's important that you share it on social media to get some views and watch it and like it yourself. No shame in that. If you followed all the steps in this video, your videos will get more views. It's working for me, it's working for the people I coach for YouTube, and it'll work for you. And burgers are my favorite food. So let's go get more views. To download the checklist, click the link in the description. And remember, the first thing to grow your channel is by making more videos, not just planning about it or thinking about it, making them and uploading them. You can watch these videos next to learn more.